I wear red today as the board has abridged our free speech in 3 prior board meetings. Is this tolerance and respect? The U.S. Supreme Court ruled just last week that government officials cannot ban signs because they disagree with their religious content. These actions are reflective of a larger issue. The sincerely held sexual beliefs are conflicting with sincerely held religious beliefs. What evidence have you that there is no such thing as gender? You have none, save your word only. But I have all things as a witness that there are such things as gender, male and female, nature, biology, religion, science, reason, and logic. Mankind cannot change sex chromosomes. If 50 to 60% of transgender believing people are at risk for suicide, why would you want to teach such a dangerous belief to children? No, your children are not safe. The November 2014 colloquium on marriage and family at the Vatican, representing religious views from 14 different faiths, including Christian, Jewish, Muslims from even Iran, all agreed completely with each other on one another's beliefs on the sanctity of marriage and family, and these priorities cut across political, economic, and religious differences. The so-called FCPS curriculum changes, as well as the new additions to the health curriculum, goes against the teachings and faith of most of the major world religions. The FCPS recommendations mentions the word spiritual 6 times, moral 3 times, and values 14 times. Make no mistake, FCPS is substituting religious values for their own. The humanist movement would put man's reasoning above that of our divine creator. These ideas are nothing new. It is as old as Sodom and Gomorrah in the Old Testament. Leviticus 18 calls it an abomination and confusion. We see gender confusion here today, and warns of the destruction of such nations that practice it. These ideas are an attack on everything most people hold dear and sacred, our freedoms, our God, our religion, and our children. Virginia state law reads, a parent has a fundamental right to make decisions concerning the upbringing, education, and care of a parent's child. The 1786 Virginia Act for Religious Freedom, written by Thomas Jefferson, 3rd U.S. President and author of the Declaration of Independence, who knew something of freedom and tyranny, said this: the act calls such ideas forcing the fallible and uninspired opinions of man on others a false religion, and calls it sinful and tyrannical, and speaks of the deprivation of both liberty and an infringement of natural rights. Today's version of the Nazi Germany description would be something like this. First they came for traditional marriage, and I did not speak out because I wanted to be tolerant. Then they came for California, and I did not speak out because I wasn't in California. Then the wedding cake baker, the florist, the county clerk, the school teacher, what about the employees' rights? And I did not speak out because I was neither. Then they came for the children in our schools, and I did not speak out because I did not have children. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me. It is time for people of faith and freedom-loving people of no particular faith to come out and stand up for our freedoms before we lose them. Thank you.